everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single explosive update, because today, we're diving into one of the most chilling stories in South African politics. David Mabuza, known as the Cat for his political survival skills, has passed away, but what he took with him to the grave may haunt the country forever. Families of slain political officials are now speaking out, and what they're revealing will send shivers down your spine. David Mabuza died on July 3, 2025, in a Sandton hospital from severe breathing difficulties, according to his family. He was 64 years old and had vanished from public life long before his death, with rumors swirling about illness, political exile, and even assassination attempts. The once powerful former deputy president, who served under President Cyril Ramaphosa, left behind more than just a legacy. He left behind secrets. Dangerous, hidden truths that some say were deliberately buried with him. Now, the families of political figures who were mysteriously assassinated in the 2000s are stepping forward. They're not mourning Mabuza, they're demanding answers. One of the most vocal groups is the family of Jimmy Malala, the Mbombela council speaker who was murdered in 2009 after blowing the whistle on irregularities linked to the 2010 FIFA World Cup stadium tenders. Malala refused to rubber-stamp the contracts, and not long after, he was gunned down at his home. Many in Mpumalanga whispered about Mabuza's possible involvement, but nothing was ever proven. And now, the man who may have held the truth is gone. Another chilling name that keeps resurfacing is James Nkambule, a former ANC Youth League official who claimed to have uncovered a political hit squad led by a Mozambican hitman named Josh. Nkambule alleged that this hitman was being protected by senior ANC leaders and even accused Mabuza of giving silent support to political killings. Nkambule died under suspicious circumstances in 2010. Some say he was poisoned. And now, years later, his family is once again calling for the case to be reopened. These are not isolated stories. The pattern of unexplained deaths, suspicious illnesses, and whispers of contract killings have followed Mabuza's political career for years. He was never formally charged with any of these crimes, but the allegations never disappeared. He was known for operating in the shadows, pulling strings quietly, and vanishing when the heat got too high. Even his trips to Russia for medical treatment raised eyebrows. Was he poisoned? Was he hiding from enemies? Was he negotiating political deals abroad? No one knows for sure. Now that Mabuza is gone, those secrets are likely buried with him. But not if the families of the victims have anything to say about it. They're calling on government watchdogs, international human rights groups, and the public to demand the reopening of old cases. They want independent investigations. They want the ANC to come clean. They want to know why so many people died and why no one was ever held accountable. Political analysts are already warning that Mabuza's death could spark a new era of political reckoning. He was a master tactician, known for stabilizing the ANC behind the scenes, but also accused of consolidating power through fear. The question now is, how many more names are tied to the same shadowy stories? How many more whistleblowers were silenced? How many more families are still living in fear? And as this story develops, you can bet that more people will be speaking out. More documents will surface. More truths will come to light. This is not the end of the Mabuza story. It's just the beginning of a far more dangerous one. Because when a man with that much power, that much information, and that much control dies without ever testifying, it doesn't bring closure. It opens a floodgate. So if you want to stay ahead of the truth and not be left in the dark, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on your notifications. We'll be following every angle, every twist, and every bombshell as it drops. The fight for justice isn't over, not for the families, not for the truth, and definitely not for South Africa. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.